family, what's good? It's your boy Vaughn. If you're watching this video, thank you for stopping by, chopping it up with me for a few minutes. Today, we are going over a few recruitment hacks to help you out with your college recruitment or getting noticed by a coach. There's going to be a few things I use to help with my recruitment coming out of high school, going into college, and then a few things that I see as advantages that you guys can use today. So let's get into it. The first thing is honesty. I know you say, how does that help me get recruited? Because you have to be honest with yourself if you're good enough to play at the level you're trying to get recruited at, or if you're good enough to play at the next level at all. And that is a question only you have the answer to. Do you really want it? Are you serious about it? Are you willing to, put in the overtime? Are you willing to do whatever it takes to get to the next level? Because that's what it's going to be. Once you get to school, you're not going to have the same support system. You're not going to have the same teammates. Everything's going to be different. You're going to go from, potentially the best player on the team to the worst player on the team. You're going to be tried, pushed in different ways that you never even imagined in college. So you have to make up your mind and be honest with yourself. Am I really good enough to play at this level that I'm trying to get recruited at? Because let's just say you somehow sell a coach a dream and he buys it. Then you get there, you get invited to a workout, and you just get absolutely embarrassed. That's going to be the worst, one of the worst things that can happen. So be honest with yourself. The next thing is exposure in elite team camps. So if you have the resources meaning money, obviously, you need money to go to these things. They aren't free. I think they were like $100 back when I was in high school. But if you have the resources, you should be at every school within 100-mile radius of you. And that's just the bare minimum. You want to get into these schools, you want to get around other players, you want to get in front of the coach's eyes so they could somehow remember you. And if you follow up with an email or something, they know who you are. You can say, hey, coach, I was at your elite camp. Thanks for having me down. I enjoyed myself, yada, yada, yada. This tall, I play for this school. This is my stat line. Be professional if you send an email. And that's my next part of that, getting into exposure camps. If you don't have the money, everybody is not as fortunate as the next man or woman. So you want to send an email and be persistent with it. Continue to send that email, man, until they stop responding, until they tell you they're good. You don't want to stop. Send it out. Like I said, be professional with it. If you don't know how to write it, you can use ChatGPT. We're in 2024, or you can have a parent or somebody that has, good writing skills write it up for you. Just tell them what you're after. I'm in this class, I'm this position. I would like to have a workout. I would like to be on your recruiting list, something to let them know that you're interested and that you want and deserve an opportunity, and you have to stay on top of it. Check in weekly with that. So getting into team camps, following up with emails, and just building yourself up in front of that coach in those schools around the area. The next thing, probably one of the most important things today, is social media. Back when I was in high school, social media was not as lit as it is now, man. Social media can open so many doors for you, and you see this every day if you use it properly. Back when I was in high school, I think our recruiting engine was like Huddle or something. HUDDL. I don't even know what it is 100%, but we didn't have all these tools. We didn't have all these tools like social media, Twitter, even Facebook is more lit. TikTok, you could post something, go to sleep, wake up the next morning, and you got 100,000 views. And that could be all it takes for a coach to notice you, invite you in for a workout, and then the rest is up to you. So you have to post these things. Make a business profile. My advice is make a profile, have all your clips, have some of the full games attached so they can see your body language. They can see who you really are just outside of highlights, and make it professional, man. You are selling, your image, yourself to this university, and make it professional. This is something coaches are going to be looking at. So you want it to be, upstanding. You want to have good language on there. You don't want to have all types of music on there. You don't want to be acting any type of way. That stuff means a lot to coaches. Character. You got to have good character, and then just post your clips and stuff, man. Post your highlights. Post some workouts. Post full games. Like I said, just use that as your portfolio so coaches can, see really quick what you're about. You can send that link in the email. Hey, this is my social media. Check it out when you get a chance if you have free time. And just go from there. Yeah, man. Social media is a big tool, And I encourage you to, build it and use it for what it is. Use it for a good tool, a great tool that it is. So those are just some of the recruiting hacks that I used during my career to get to college, and some of the things that I see as advantages in today's time. So if you are watching this video, I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If you got anything else you want to ask me about recruiting or tips or advice, hit me up in the comments. I appreciate you stopping by. Peace.